Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to share with you a very quick video, something different. Just a quick video on some fun that I've done with using my Indian inks. I've used the black for this and burnt sienna. Using my trusty bamboo brush pen. You can see there's a tip on it. You can use it either as a dipping pen or you can use the brush itself. I've not used the dipping bit yet. I will do, but I just wanted to share with you what I've done and how. I just wanted to show you how I've done this painting here. I'm just using a bit of water, just cover the surface of the paper. This is Saunders Waterford paper, and it's nicely secured with the masking tape on a piece of board that I use. I think that's MDF that I got from a hardware store, and I'm just using my Hake brush. I think it might be a 2-inch Hake brush, which I don't often use, as you can tell, but it's nice to get a nice even coverage. So I'm using that just to apply the water to the paper. Okay, so now I've got the paper nice and wet. I've just got some ink ready, and I'm using my bamboo pen brush. So with the page now wet, we're ready to apply some ink. You can see how that just travels on the page, quite nice. Just drop here and there. You can use water just to dilute, get some nice dark areas. You can dilute some of the ink so you get a nicer different tones going on. You can drip, you can have lots of fun doing this. It's a nice loose exercise. You can have lots of fun doing this. You can drip, you can splat, you can just chuck ink all over the paper. Bearing in mind it is Indian ink, so it does stain. So just got to be careful sort of what you do here. So I'm letting some of that burnt sienna run, also letting it touch the black and it mix a little bit on the paper. Just letting the ink, water and the gravity just really do the painting itself. a bit more of the black here and there. And also letting it mix on the page too. And it's really, really simple. Anyone can have a go at this. It really doesn't take any skill whatsoever. But all you need, if you have some just a little investment in some watercolour paper, and I think it is essential that you get a decent quality. This isn't the best quality, you can see the paper buckling and raising in places, but all you need is some watercolour paper, some inks, which you need to make sure it's permanent Indian ink, different colours. This one's my black. Just a brush, I mean I'm using this bamboo brush, but any brush will do, and it's just the means by putting the ink onto the surface of the painting, or the paper itself. Okay, I just paused the video just to use the hairdryer just to dry some bits here and there off. You can see I do still have just bits. They're still wet. You could either just use a cloth or a kitchen towel, which I usually do have to hand, just to get those bits of unwanted wet ink, paint, whatever you're using, and so you can continue. But I just thought I'd continue just adding some of this burnt sienna in parts, and you can just use this just to cover and paint further. I think it would make an interesting background for a painting. I think as you do exercises like this, there may be things that you can see in the painting itself. It could be a woodland, might be able to see, or make trees from these little lines going down. Whenever I do anything like this, I just think of it as almost like another world, another strange world, or almost alien atmosphere or anything like that. So I just don't want to do too much. It's quite spontaneous, this. But I think the black and the burnt sienna works quite well. Just splat, being careful. Just splat some details here and there. Just trying, being careful, trying not to contaminate inks. I don't want to mix the two in the bottles. Just wanted to add a little bit more texture. Jackson Pollock, but painted in this splatting style. Just letting the paint go mad. And I like that effect. And I go sort of different ways. You can go left, right, just get different effects. And it really is quite a strong. The black is quite a strong tone. You can always go in and add. You can always do different stages, similar to watercolor. You can. I'm just cleaning my brush. You can always do different stages where you let the ink dry, and then you can add more layers. And it really depends on the quality of paper that you've got. This Saunders Waterford is, I guess it's more almost student grade, but it's a decent quality. You could probably get 3 or 4, depending on how you paint. You could get 3 or 4 layers before the paper starts. And what happens is the paper starts to the top starts coming away, so it does damage the paper. But I think we'll be okay with this. And I like the way you can see the whites, and as the black ink has dried and the water's dispersed it downwards with the help of the angle of the board, it's made these nice streaky different tones. You can see the greys in there. It's quite a nice effect. Just bring the camera just a little bit closer. You can see all these different tones appear as you let the ink mix with the water. Now another thing that I do like, and you'll see the end when this is dried, the reason why I like using the masking paper, the masking tape, is we'll have a nice clean edge. It gives it a nice clean border all the way around. So that works quite well in watercolor and paintings, whether it's landscape or abstract, as this may be. It just gives a nice edge, so it makes the work look quite effective. Okay, so I've just taken some time just to let certainly the majority of the ink dry with the use of a hairdryer. It's not quite dry, there's a few just spots here and there that are still quite wet. You can see the drops on there, but my favourite part to do, especially when you got the masking tape border, and the best favourite part of all, almost like the unveiling of a painting. You just take the masking tape off nice and carefully, and there we have it. Still needs a little bit of time to dry, but as you can see with the nice clean border, obviously got a bit going over here, but it doesn't matter too much. And especially if you're going to be framing, you can stick a mount on there. But this just gives you a nice idea of what the the finished piece will look like. I do like, there's a little shape here, if you can see that. Almost looks like a person or a little boy sort of jumping. He's got his arms to the back and his got a little foot coming out here, and the other foot disappears here, if you can see that. And I do like the contrast of the darks along with the whites here and here. Gives a nice tone. I do like the way the two colours have streamed down the side of the page as I've let them mix together. And I just like the overall feel of this painting. Like I said, anyone can do this. I think the key is not to think about it. If you've not done anything like this before, I think you just gotta go with it and just let the ink cover the page. Just let the ink or whatever you're using just do its thing, and just really to relax and enjoy what you're doing. I didn't have any sort of ideas when I started what it would look like or what I'd do, but I just relaxed and just moved my brush across the page. I really like this. I think this area here, it's really quite nice to look at. Let me just bring you in a little bit more. You can see the little person there, and there we have it. Well, I hope you like it. It's just something different that I wanted to try. Going off, I think it's a couple of videos that I did a couple of videos ago. I did this in my sketchbook while I was away, and just using black ink. Wanted to just mess about on the page, and that's what I did. And I just wanted to further experiment with that, using that as a technique just to show you what can be achieved, what you can do. And it really, like I said, it really doesn't take any skill whatsoever. Anyone can do this. The paper that I'm using, it came in a pack of 50, this size, 50 in a pack. I think it was about £30. The ink you can pick up either in let's see, this is it's the 30mm. But using ink, it really does go a long way. I've hardly even used any of it. And this one, slightly more, there's 150ml in there. If you can see, I don't know, it's blurred out. 150ml. And these inks, you can pick them up for £5–6. I use Jackson's art supplies, which really do compete with the higher end inks. You can get different sizes as well, but the 30mm maybe £2 or £3, and the 150mm maybe £4 or £5. I'm not sure. And you can get different colours. I do have a crimson somewhere, and I think I've got a blue. You can get greens. You can get all different colours. So if that's something you want to have a go at, just go ahead. Just it won't cost much to get started, and these are some of the things you can have a go at. So I hope you like the video. If you've not subscribed yet, then please subscribe. I'll do more stuff like this. I do try and get videos out as often as I can. It's been a bit of a busy week really, and I've been preoccupied with other things, but I just wanted to make this quick video and just show you really what can be achieved without any experience whatsoever. It's quite a simple exercise to do. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.